We have got an amazing month of energy coming up. We have just celebrated Imbolc, which is the turning of the wheel. It's in between the solstice and the equinox, which means we are halfway to summer. There is so much light returning to the world, and spring is upon us and new opportunities and all that jazz. So what else is there happening? On the 9th and 10th, we have the super full moon in Aquarius. On the 10th, we have the Chinese Lunar New Year. And on the 24th, we have the full moon in Virgo. So all in all, it's going to be a really interesting month. And of course, there's a little thing called Valentine's Day. That's if you celebrate it. So the new moon in Aquarius is all about new starts, opportunities. However, there is going to be an overwhelming energy, especially when it comes to being innovative or creative. And you may be really overwhelmed. So I'm calling on you to use your carnelian. Not only is this a creative crystal, it unlocks all of your inner creativitiveness, you know what I mean. It's also really good at just calming things down a little bit and bringing up your confidence and your vibrancy and all of those beautiful fiery energies within. But whilst you're feeling overwhelmed, this will also help ground you, because especially if you get a darker carnelian, it's connected to both the solar plexus, sacral and root chakra. So it's going to do a lot of rooting of your energy as well. So this new moon, just listen to what your heart's telling you. Follow that goal, especially to do with creativeness, because it's going to be really successful for you. Also, being close to Valentine's Day, the new moon is going to be wonderful for manifesting your partner or the relationship of your dreams, or to let go of one that no longer serves you. So just make sure you write a clear list, be very focused and attentive on what you want, and present this to the new moon on the new moon, and the cosmos will start to manifest for you. We've also got the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year. So there's a lot of celebrating to be had on the 10th, and just sending lots of joy and happiness to anybody who does celebrate. However, this is about luck, it's about success, and it's about abundance and opportunity. It's about being grateful for what you've got. And this year is actually the year of the dragon, which is a wood dragon, if I remember right. So there's a lot that comes with this as well. For those of you who are looking to own a new home, start a business, there is a lot of prosperity around the dragon. There's also a lot of good fortune for those you care about and love. So just be sure to pass on well wishes to those that you adore and love as well. I'm going for amethyst for the year of the dragon and the Chinese New Year. This is praseolite, it's a green amethyst. So not only is it really good for all things that amethyst can do, calming, success, protectiveness. It's also green, which is great for the heart chakra and opening up to love, because again, we are near Valentine's Day. Around this Lunar New Year, there will also be a lot of creative energy again. This is a real sure sign that around the 10th of this month, you just need to get into the smaller details and just make things happen. Open up that creativeness and just express exactly what it is you want, because good luck and fortune is definitely with you. On the 14th, it is Valentine's Day, and of course this means many different things to whoever is celebrating it or not. Now, for those of you who are celebrating or want to attract love, get your rose quartz out and keep it close by, because this is going to attract all of the good relationships, good energy and good friendships that you could ever possibly need in your life. However, rose quartz is really good for those of you who no longer want to celebrate for one reason or another. This will help lift your self-esteem and look at the world in a little more of a rosier way. It will give you a big, warm, gentle hug. Rose quartz, as well as rhodonite, is also really good for healing past trauma and for just moving up higher through the heart chakra levels. So this will enable you just to shine a little bit more and just feel at ease and just move away from that horrible energy that might have been consuming you recently. And finally, the full moon in Virgo is on the 24th of this month. Now, for those of you who have been going through that tough time that we may have just spoken about, this is about letting it go. In fact, it's a clear neon sign above your head. Let it go, let it go, let it go. As a famous ice princess once said, let it go. Now, obviously, the full moon is about letting things go, moving on and creating space. It's also about giving thanks for all you have and expressing gratitude for all that you've received since the new moon. However, just think about things a little bit different, because it's not necessarily the things you think you've learned from that are going to give you all the wisdom you need. There may be someone else around that is going to show you exactly what you need to know. I hope this is making sense. But you've often dismissed them, or they've not been on your radar. Now is the time to open your eyes a little bit more, because there's somebody in the wing that's going to just prove everything to you that you've ever believed in the world, and they're just going to be a shining light for you. The full moon is also asking you to be careful about who you talk to this month. With the full moon in Virgo, there's a lot to be said about expressing how you truly feel and being careful about who you truly express it to. Now, friends are friends, and it's great to talk to friends, but just be careful about those you choose to divulge in, because not everybody is equipped to be able to support and guide you. So choose your friends wisely. That's definitely a theme of this full moon. However, as I said, emotions are running high for you and others. So now's the time to just reassess, take a step back, and not look at the whole picture as something that's a big volcano. Take a step back, perhaps sleep on it, and then reassess the situation. Now, I'm asking for you to look at yellow fluorite around this full moon, because yellow fluorite has all that focus within it. It helps propel negativity and helps you deal with your inside emotions. But also as well, because it's yellow, it's the sunshine crystal, and it's going to help your solar plexus. So it's going to help you see things a little bit more brightly and perhaps deal with things a little bit more easier, especially as you let those things go that have been a little bit too difficult. So all in all, February is going to be pretty volatile if you allow it to be. Take a rain check from those that bring you down. Try and focus on the things that are going to lift you higher, and get ready to attract more goodness and good fortune into your life, rather than focusing on the things that bring you down. These are all my favourite crystals, and if you have any questions, of course, ask away. But just remember that you are important, you are loved, and your feelings are valid. Just make sure you divulge them to the people that mean the most to you and those that you can trust. Happy February.